Hi everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So this is Long Box Search number 9 from the massive comic book and action figure haul. One of the 88 long boxes. So let's get to it. And right away, well, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. The paper here is darker. The comic paper has a kind of a tannish golden brown to it. Not bagged. What this can mean, and I'm hoping that's what it is these might be a little older books. So these might be some 70s and 80s instead of the 90s stuff we've been pulling out. You can see that's probably a newer book. That's got a lot of white pages, so you can see the contrast there. The other thing it could be is if it just wasn't stored properly. If you store unprotected comics near a heat source, in an attic, you know, just place where there's no airflow and it's always kind of, you know, really hot and stuffy, that will also activate the acid that's in the papers and inks and turn that color. So, well, let's go find out. Let's see what we got here. I don't even know what, boy, I'm kind of excited. Last couple boxes have been a dud, so maybe this one will perk things up. Oh, be careful. Don't have much luck with those. They do sell in the Star Wars Galaxy magazines. Huh, well that's interesting. Well, that's a Mirage book. That's why it's not an Archie. It's a Mirage, number 39. So that is an older series, so that's really good. More X-Men Adventures, more X-Men Adventures. Nothing. There's a regular Spidey title. Let's see, we've got a few more out here. I can get them from the front of the box now. Some Valiant books. There's a few collectors on some of those early Valiants. If you've never read them, they're a pretty good read. Not very many. More Man of Steel, so nothing. Just some backstock stuff there. No. That's not really a great book. Not really great art on that book either. I don't know if I've got that Batman, but always like those. Oh, Aliens, good. Aliens and Predator books always sell, not necessarily worth a lot. Avengers, no, nothing on Harbinger. A little lower Punisher, 26. Yeah, those Image books just don't do a lot. I gotta be honest, I never read a lot of these early Valiants, but I do have some people looking for them. I'll do some research. There's not really any titles I'm familiar with, though. So, not sure that I've got anything of tremendous value. West Coast Avengers 5, so a little bit older. Pretty nice shape, though. Kind of cool cover. Spotlight, I don't have a lot of those. Gilgamesh, the Forgotten Avenger. That was not a great time for Avengers comic book fans. That was a kind of a rough period story-wise. Punisher, Batman Outsiders, no, they don't really do too much. Got quite a few, low numbers. Yeah, it's pretty much dollar box stuff, though, for a lot of that. I usually don't even pull them or take them to shows, so I'll have to look at that, but way down the road maybe. Bartman, number 5. So any of the Simpsons theme stuff is okay. Usually has a market. Good, some more Cap. Finally have been able to get some Cap books in my inventory. Nothing special, but at least I've got them. GL. I'm a fan myself, but can't really sell them. And these really aren't, oh, what if? I'm a little surprised. These books were the, for the tan paper, not not as old as I was really hoping, to be honest with you. Well, now that's a high number, 2099. It's over 30. Those can be tough. Ghost Rider. Pull that. Yeah. Talked about Conan last box, just not much there. Wolvies are always good. Yeah, there's Duck Book, couple Casper movies, Scrooge. Oh, Disney Afternoon. Those are kind of scarce. So, and that's got Darkwing. It's got Chip and Dale on it. Those are always good. That's the first one I think I've got out of all these comics too. So, okay, not really. Boy, not really lighting it up. Kind of like the previous two boxes. There's just not a lot of exciting stuff. Superman again. Well, that's the Joker cover, so that one brings a little more on it. But yeah, honestly, not a super sought after book. Kind of a side collectible. JLI, I got some Daredevil. Oh, there's a Radioactive Man. Giant size. I don't know why the giant size stuff is not collected as much as the normal comics. And I don't expect them to be anything special, but people are missing a lot of good stories and art and stuff on some of that giant size and annual stuff. They're a lot of fun. Usually they're self-contained stories, so you don't have to buy 4, 5, 6 issues. I'll pull the JL Hayes there. Robin, no. I pull a few low number Robins, 1 through 4 or 5, but even then they don't really sell. That's more of that Image stuff. No. It's an earlier Bloodshot, but I don't really think there's a whole lot there. Oh, wow, I got a lot of that issue. Deathblow, no. No, that's good. Sold a lot of dinosaur stuff at that show I was at. Some of these covers sell. Some of the pin-up art covers do sell. I'll pull those out. That was actually a halfway decent book. Oh, there we go. Moon Knight. Well, I won't turn that down. So now we're getting back there. Now we're getting some older books. I wish Dazzler wasn't one of them. I'll pull it, but yeah, Warlord. Love the series, but nobody collects it right now. Some early Suicide Squad. You know, you'd think with the movies and stuff, they'd be, you know, be a little more popular, but really nobody's asking me for that, or Wildcats for that matter. Doom Patrol. That was a pretty good run, actually. So I am getting older books here, but nothing. That's the same issue. I like that run. That was a good run. Oh, Elvira. Yeah, anything with Elvira, and I do not have any right now, and haven't for quite a while, so it'd be nice if I could run in a half a box of those or more. It's a cartoon book, The Cops, so there is a market for them. So we'll pull those. Ultraman, yep. I think I had number 1 in the last box. So we'll pull that. That looks like a number 2. Nothing great there. Wolvie. X-Files I can't sell. It's a number 7, and Topps comics are not necessarily the most common, but yeah, I don't know, just not a lot of interest in it right now. A couple of X-Men. Well, there's a G.I. Joe, and it's a dark horse. It'll sell no matter what, but those are a little hard to find. More Flintstones, again a good grandma book. Thundercats is good. I'm happy to see those. Those are some Yeah, we got some early issues. Anything with the Star line, I tell you, they can be in real short supply. And not everything is super valuable for them, but not a common imprint. Marvel made it as their kids line. Wow, that is a nice run of Thundercats. Very happy with that. So the box is not great, but that kind of salvaged some of it so far. We'll see if there's anything else in here of note. Looks like a lot of DC miniseries or bits of one. I like the All-Star book, but again, nobody's really collected it. That was another good book. I enjoyed reading that one. I got some older Flash. Mr. Miracle, I do have collectors for that. Never got into the Jack Kirby New God stuff, but people do buy it. Warlord, well, that's more cops. I do have a nice little Warlord group if it ever gets popular again. Problem is everybody else on the planet has a nice little group of Warlord too. They're just not rare. Demon. That's a mini-series. I probably should pull that Demon, but exact same issue. Suicide Squad 4. Well, man. Oh, there's a Cap. Not a great one. Milestone. Gold Foil Nova 1. Not really a great book, but some interest due to the movies. Techno Comics. Wasn't a bad read, but boy, it just came out, and a lot of competition at that time with indie titles and stuff. Topps was the same way. A lot, had some interesting stuff, but just could not find a market for everything that was coming out at once. I don't know what number cable was that. I guess I better look. Oh. Well, it's nothing, 23 or something like that. That's a little higher number Valiant, I think. Yeah, they're kind of like some of that other stuff. When the logo changes, some of those higher Valiants are worth a little bit. I don't know if that's in that category. I'll have to research it. I've got another Bartman. So these books are a little older, but not really as old as I was expecting. So I'm guessing this stuff must have been next to a heat source, or just not stored real well to get that. Oh, those are backwards here. Let me see what's this. Oh, Lone Wolf and Cub. That's a trade. Let's see, it's a Punisher. Flintstones. I gotta be careful here. I didn't know these things were gonna slide all over. Let me adjust these a little bit so there is a good book in there. I don't want to dump them over. Batman. Hardcore. Oops, that one's. Oh, Mask. Good book, number 1 too. Love to find some more of those. Cartoon books are kind of in. That was a Suicide Squad and a Doom Patrol. Oh, yes. Probably the best Star comic right now, Masters of the Universe. They're all quite pricey if they're in any good shape. And there's another one. There's 2. That's just an FF. I'd rather have more Masters of the Universe, I can tell you that. That would be much more interesting. Huh. I have no idea what that is. Monster Comics. I'll check it out. Looks like fun. Hardcore. Defiant Dark Dominion. I know I'm mumbling. I'm just trying to figure out what's all here. Bloodshot 6. Oh, a lot of those. Oh, more Lone Wolf. And that's it. So, you know, other than those Masters of the Universe books and a couple of those Star Comics, again, nothing great. Probably pulled, let me squish this up here, about what, third of a box maybe? A little more, 40% of the box. So not too much. Not too much on that one at all. We'll get box number 10 up here right after this. And so check that out. Check out our other unboxing and box search videos. And thanks for watching.